Here comes a new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Starts with a jumping. Opts for the throw. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Still slugging it out here. The cross-up connects. The cross-up's good. Gets the jump in. A little too greedy there. Strings it all together. From up above. Grabs him. All right, what's coming up next? Right lead opens up. Low heavy for the win. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player one did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Knockdown and... anything off the smash? Sneaks in above. Barely blocks the jump in. Breaks the block with a throw. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Crowns him from above. Their life is hanging by a thread. They gotta lean heavily on their drive moves now. Beats him down with a super. Now that's how you take a round. Puts them on a t-shirt finish. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Trips them up. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. Down to the wire. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Got their eye on the air. Feeling out the spacing. Decides to meet them in the air. Goes in on the impact for nothing. Snares them. Grabs them. Anything off the smash? Not much life left. The counterattack connects. Great sense to take advantage of even the smallest opening. Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Big, low, reaching heavy. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. All right, what's coming up next? Max SA gauges, unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Hits him with a stopping block. It's a good spot to use the super. Burns the gauge and it's showtime. It's the weekend pleasure. So get up to get down. Player two has going on the offensive. A real test of nerve here. Shows a medium kick. Jump. Butt smash. Blocks the low kick. Both sides getting ready. Player two and eats it. That's gonna leave him rattled. That amazing never say die attitude got them the win. Player two is a force to be reckoned with. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Fireball from very long range. What's next here? Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Player two can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Takes a trip. Oh, what a move. Gets the jump in. Life lead opens up. Gets him. Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Throws them to negate the block. Player one can build off this lead. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. manages to block the jump-in attack. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. A drive impact experiencing burnout. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Butt smash! Jumps, goes for the jump-in. Smart play, show of force. Their life is hanging by a thread. They gotta leave head up in there. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. In goes to the air. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on it. This unleashes some big damage, throws them. Player 1 with a slight lead. Will they cap it overhead? But it won't work. They trade hits. They're taking a step back, absolutely relentless. In with the crossover. We see a drive impact here? Close range projectile. A jump, rushes in. Nice air slasher. Can they use their drive to save the comeback? Who will set the bait at this range? No way. No signs of letting up from out of the corner. That corner is starting to distance lead to some big damage. No heavy. What will be the follow-up here? Big gift. Time to bust this out. Perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it. Are you kidding me? Player 1, click.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Bring the heat. Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Almost had it, but he gets blocked. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Jump in, finds the mark. The throw hits, now the fun begins. What's the play here? Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. No good up high. The jump-in is denied. Misses the drive impact. Good job blocking the jump-in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Life lead opens up. Gets him. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Zanku Hadouken. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Will we see a drive in? There's a change of sides. Risky up-close scrap still going. Knockdown and there's the wall spot. They can't do anything now. Uses the target combo as a filler. Both fighters in there. Last round, people.
Il était trop loin.
Go all in from this point. Drive time. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. This unleashes some big damage. Big anime vibe with a period tank. Player 1 with the lead. Will they go for offense or defense? Nowhere to run. What sets up with the jump-in? Player 1 can't use drive any. This is gonna hurt. Use their shot.
Ah, il avait encore ça, lui. Enfoiré.
Player 1 is in burnout state. A very precarious and pumps the brakes on the impact. A jump in? Ooh, what a smart blow. Amazing. What were they thinking? Knocked them out of the air. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Oh my god, this fight is got some perfect reads. Perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it. It is over. Player 2 has got to be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage. Close range projectile. Air slasher. Still very early in the round. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. clear that neither of them wants to be in the corner. Knockdown. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Gets the knockdown, and now, in a dire situation. They can't afford any mistakes. They gotta take advantage of this drive differential. KO! One picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Adamant flame! This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? A trade, but they're not worried. You've gotta be mindful of
Ends the little games with a mistakado.
big throws. Throws a fireball.
Anti-air in the front.
Player one in dive brushes that off and keeps going. Still slugging it up more.
Fuel to the fire. Cook 'em up.
This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. Did not miss that chance and takes the win. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Open drops him hard. Huddle. A jump. Oh my God, they just choked it up. Scrapping it out up close. Player one is looking at a grim situation with Burton.
Cross that off.
Jumps.
Nice air slasher.
Cut the fireball to continue their hold over their goal.
Both sides getting ready.
Solid anti-air. Player one may be able to pull a fast one, especially with the super art ready.
They are done. That was a fight heard round the world. Yo, top.
Here comes a new challenger.
Y'all better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business.
Showtime.
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Gets the cross-up. Lots of aggression from both sides. The jump in catches them. Takes a trip. This is a real back-and-forth match we're seeing. They definitely know what the other is capable of. Just out of range for that throw. Holds out with the block. Misses the drive impact. Gets the jump in. Going in. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Who will capitalize on an opening first? What'll happen here? Blocks. Burnout activates. Player two has depleted their drive. KO. Player one hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Immediate jump in. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Air slasher. Hopes with the medium kick. You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Rips the slasher out. Throws a fireball. Dashes up. Jumps up. Goes for the jump in. Jumps. Player two has the chance to win the round if they can put their drive to good use.
Catches out the cage right there. Don't you know about my girl Elena? Once she starts, there's no way to stop. Do we see a drive impact here?
Reads the jump in, flatlines us. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round one.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run. Gets scooped from down low. Snares him. Goes for the throw. Blocks the jump in. Goes for the fireball. Jump in, finds the mark. Player one with the life lead. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Trips him up. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Throws them to negate the block. Projectile to try and change the situation. Knockdown. Solid throw tag. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. The jump in catches them. Will we see a drive in? All right, what's coming up next? Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Will they try to finish the round with a drive move? Player two, KO. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Immediate jump in. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Not having the cross-up. Medium kick hits. Hits with the overhead. Hits them with a stop and pop. It's a good spot to use the super. Burns the gauge and it's showtime. It's the weekend pleasure. So get up to get down. From upstairs. Oh, the uses the gauge for a super.
Je me doutais de les faire ça.
A drive impact to end up impact squat. Whips. They're wide open. Knocks them out of the air. Drive impact misses. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Flip sets up with the jump in. Closes it out. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Opens with a jump in. Ooh, what a smart throw. Jumps in. Blocks it. Low heavy. Crowns him from above. Barrel all the throw connects. Risky up-close scrap still going. More fuel to the fire. Cook them up. This revival pain is gonna be painful no matter what they choose. No way. No signs of letting up from out of the corner. The jump in is denied. Sets up with the jump in. Drives it back, misses. Burn out, but they may have a plan here. It is over. Player two really has to fight for that one. No shortage of drama.
Round one.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run. Medium kick. Goes for the jump in. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Jump in finds the mark. Neither fighter wants to get stuck in the corner as they continue to duke it out mid-stage. Trips them up. Shoots off a projectile from downtown to check their approach. Blocks the jump in. Very solid corner switch. Takes a trip. Sticks the jump in. Strings it all together. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Gets them. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Decides to meet them in the air. The jump in is denied. Grabs them. Player two creates a good corner opportunity. Ooh.
Yeah.
This is gonna be bad news. Player two ends the meter, hoping for a good return.
Il a vachement tôt sa super lui.
Player one is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage.
Lena making them look silly with these targets.
Knockdown. KO. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight? Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. No good up high. Blocks the jump in. throw hits, now the fun begins. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. The jump in is denied. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. They can't keep track of these corner switches. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fire. All right, what's coming up next? Player 2 in trouble with no drive. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Sneaks in the throw. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Hits them with a stop and pop. Oh, they're in the corner now. It's a good spot to use the super.
Waiting to pounce on this chance to go all in with Terry's rising neck. Their opponent's gonna have to drink this all in.
Player 1, they can't squander this punish counter chance. Will we see a drive hit?
Burns the gauge and it's showtime. It's the weekend pleasure. Don't get up to get down.
What will they do next? Player 2
Drops them hard.
barely blocks the jump. This can lead to some big damage. Oh, the throw connects. Oh, here we go. Looking for a hole.
Throws that off.
The next touch may just stop that. Combo finishes it. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. We're finally ready to begin this long-awaited fight. Our players look primed and ready. Gets the knockdown, and now goes for the throw.
있다.
Player 2 has the life lead. No good up high. Opts for the throw. Checks with the projectile. Neither of them willing to back off here. Parries the projectile. Fantastic reaction there. Throws them to start the corner pressure. Taking stock. Player 1 can't KO.
있다.
Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Jumps up. Risky up close scrap still going. Knockdown and they return to center stage. Jumps. Which way you gonna block? A quick breather.
Yeah.
Throws them away. The life remaining tells us we're halfway through this match. Smart play with the throw. Throws a projectile to zone the opponent. You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. The low kick hits. Yo, put that away. Both sides get impact. Squashed. Reads the jump in perfectly. Player 1 will look and whiff. They're KO. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Fires a power wave. Player 1 out goes close scuffle, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. Max SA gauges, knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. They may be planning to. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking.
있다.
Okay, he throws them. Player 2 with the rhythm, owning that space. Overhead. Oh, critical art now? This is going to hit for a critical art. You gotta imagine that this is not only going to wreck their life bar, but also their nerves. Drops them hard. Close range projectile. Flip walls plus flatlines them. Player 2 comes out on top of that fierce battle.
Now, find a new rival.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Showtime, baby!
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Blocks the jump in, throws him down, checks with the projectile. Player 1 with the life lead. Okay, takes them all the way
Yeah.
to the corner.
Shot it.
Knockdown. That drive impact doesn't get through. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? The jump in catches them. Gets the jump in. Absorbs the... Oh! Combo with the target combo. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. And the throw ends the round. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Merde.
They've piled up the knowledge.
Putain.
How are they going to use it? Throws them to negate the block. Player 2 had an impressive round while managing their drive gauge. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. Jump! Barely blocks the jump in. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Jinrai kick for a mix-up.
Ooh, snap kick sends him spinning.
There's an overdrive arc. Player 1 needs these. Oh, what's this?
Were they baiting them into that? They've got the meter for a drive impact.
Yo, are they actually dead?
Hanging by a thread. Just needs one a fireball at that range.
Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Medium kick.
Ooh, snap kick sends him spinning.
Long low attack hits. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. What's the play here? Player 2 with the life lead. No good up high. Great block on that ambiguous cross-up. Time's the only thing moving here. Knockdown. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. This is where things will get interesting as the damage starts to pile up on both fighters.
Merde.
Player 1 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Are they thinking about how to steal this round? Rips the slap, gets tagged by the fireball. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Checks them with the projectile. Jump. Player 2 took that round comfortably. No need to bring out the big guns yet. Medium kick. Goes low. Going in. Still scrapping for control of the space. Cross-up attack. Life lead is there, but still low heavy. How did they anticipate that jump in? This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. From low heavy to... manages to block the jump in attack.
Merde.
Grabs and throws them away. Gotta do better than that. Plenty of help. Full gauges. Let's go. Jinrai kick for a mix. The low hit. Finds the target. Next the counter. No way. No signs of letting up from out of the corner. Player 1 can't let this crown them from above. Impact squash. Solid anti-air. Jinrai willing to risk it for the overdrive. Overhead, but it won't work. There's the drive impact.
Oh, putting the cherry on top.
Wait, what?
Are they actually dead?
Ooh, we're not done here. This is gonna hurt. Counter hit lands.
Ah, putain. Ah.
Player 2 is gonna be one replays for this one.
Here comes a new challenger.
Je crois pas de faire ça. Putain, je
Two
m'en
of the
doutais ça.
biggest lab monsters are about to get it going.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Low heavy. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Checks with the projectile. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Player 1 has the life lead. Long low attack hits. Who's it gonna be? Neither fighter wants to get stuck in the corner as they continue to duke it out mid-stage.
Putain!
This is where things will get interesting as the damage starts to pile up on both fighters. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Blocks the low heavy. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Was looking for that jump attack.
There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished.
Each KO! Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Big throws. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Dashes forward. The early round decisions are so important to set the tone.
Air slasher.
Both sides have the super gauge maxed and ready to rip. Player 2 chases them down.
The Shoryu engine gives them brushes that off and keeps going.
Quick brief.
Just goes for it at this range.
Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Dealing a nice chunk of damage. What a payoff. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Looking for a chance.
Clutch anti-air.
Will we see a drive impact? Throw is denied. What a read. Watching each other carefully. Who will make the first move? Their life is hanging by a thread. They gotta lean heavily on their drive moves now. Nowhere to run.
Merde!
Oh, here we go.
Putain!
They couldn't take the throw.
Ah.
Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. The big bang Chosen comes out. Starts off zoning with fireballs. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Trips them up. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Takes a trip. Throws them. What's next? Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. Was looking for that jump attack. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Life lead opens up. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Oh, easy 10. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. The low doesn't connect, and the throw ends the round.
Putain.
Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Everything up until now, and everything from here on out is so vital. Dashes. Rolling Soba. Shows a medium kick, throws a beefy, springs forward with a drive rush. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Will we see a drive impact? Barely blocks the jump in. What'll happen here? Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Side switch in the corner. Jumps up, crowns him from above. Player 2 has the chance to win the round if they can put their drive to good use. The big bang is
Betting it all on the drive rush.
You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Are we going to see a comeback here? Jumps? Ooh, does a flatline zone. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. That feeling out phase is over. Time to get down to business. We're crushing that off and keep going. Quick breathing.
Just goes for it at this range.
Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Player 2 has the super gauge advantage. Fireball pressure, trying to wear down the opponent. Tons of space between the fighters now.
Setting it all on the drive rush. Super hard to show up what our PAC and fighters can do for you.
That corner is starting to look scary.
Nothing stops this train.
Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Blocks the low kick. Walls flat into the guard break. The jump in is denied. Oh, huge tag.
Anti-air in the clutch. Got time to make them famous.
Ooh, crushes the shins. What's gonna happen? Are you kidding me?
좋다.
Player 1
Was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win.
opens with the fireball. Zones with the fireball. Holds out with the block. Gets the jump in. Deftly shuts out the jump in. All right. Both sides have full drive and plenty of health. Let's see how things open up. They get the distance they want. Let's see their approach. Player 2 chases them down. Starts off zoning with fireballs. Both fighters at 50% health. Both sides backing off to form their game plan. Goes for a drive rush. They're looking to keep on the offensive for as long as possible. Oh, feints? Drive rush to keep it going. Picks up the win with the counter hit. Looked like they were baiting their opponent into making a mistake. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Jumps. Blocks it. Gets the jump in. Sneaks in above. Breaks the block with a throw. What'll happen here? Looking for a chance. Barely blocks the jump in. Player 2 is barely hanging in there, but can still mount a comeback using their drive. Big throw. Quick drive rush to keep it going. Forward throw. Laying the pressure on Thick. Takes in the throw. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Air slasher. Player 1 managed their drive gauge well to create lots of opportunities for themselves. Let's see if they can maintain this rhythm. Grabs and throws them away. Throws them. How long will this offensive assault continue?
모두
They
떼서.
can't squander this punish counter chance.
Turning it right up with the super.
Okay, here we go.
Player betting it all on the drive rush.
Shakes and crowns them from above. Looking for an anti-air in the clutch. Excellent block. Low heavy, but no go. This is the cross-up attack. Noticeable life lead is a comeback snow pop. Blocks the low kick.
Hits that with
Oh,
sends him a personalized telegram with that frightening critical arm.
can they muster up the nerve to fight back and take this round? A jump in? That corner is starting to look scary. Are you serious? That comeback was unreal. We just saw the fighter play out of their goddamn mind there. Player 1.
Here comes a new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Checking their opponent. This is a good range to test the opponent's reaction to fireballs. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? The throw hits. Now the fun begins.
Oh, pareil.
Player one
Merde.
pushes the opponent into the corner. There's a wall splat, which leaves them wide open. Player one is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. I can't keep track of these corner switches. The jump in is denied. All right, what's coming up next? Next, they kept a close eye on the skies and it paid off. Good reactions there. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Grabs them. Air slasher. Player two creates a good corner opportunity. At least one of them is having a good time in that corner. Risky up-close scrap still going. Smart play with the throw. Player one will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Max SA gauges, unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fire. The low heavy is denied. Both fighters planning something? Will we see a drive impact? Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player one in dire straits with burnout. Are they dead off this super? It's too close to call. It doesn't kill. They're still in this. Excellent block. What a finish. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. We are here in the first round. Which one of them will let their fist do the talk? Got their eye on the air. The low heavy hits. Good parry there and starts with a jump in. Uses a drive parry against the attack. Knockdown. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Very solid corner switch. Stops the attack by using a drive parry. The jump in catches him. Throws him to negate the block. Will we see a drive that hits him with a stop block? Both fighters are barely KO.
Merde.
Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Changes the pace with an air dare. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Drumming up a beatdown. Manages to block the jump in attack. Breaks the block with a throw. Quick breather. Jump. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect flushes that off and keeps going. Player one holding, looking to impress with this super. KO! That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
Here comes a new challenger.
HP maxed, side quests done, and the skill tree's fully unlocked. Let's get it on. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round.
Là, ça bug.
There's that throw attempt. Checking how their opponent reacts to fireballs. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. The low kick connects. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player one has the life lead.
Merde.
Taking stock. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. They trade hits, and now good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Goes for a drive rush. They're looking to keep on the offensive for as long as possible. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. All right, what's coming up next?
Ah, putain.
And it all here. Traps them in the nexus.
Player two will KO. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Fantastic reactions there. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Checks the low drive rush to keep it going. Fire the tiger. Get carried to the corner. Will we see a drive impact? Side switch in the corner. Misses the grab. What's the next move?
High tiger shot to try something.
Brushes that off and keeps going. Uses their drive to maximize their damage. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Burnout activates. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with the champ. Gotta do better than that. Barely blocks the jump in.
Tiger knee to the sternum. Cashes out the cage right there.
Okay, here we go.
Tries to lock down.
The low kick hits. Play ball, the throw connects.
Tiger cannon.
Flatlines them. Player 1 is a force to be
Ah, je me doutais, il allait quitter.
Now, find a new rival.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
I am the prize.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Starts with a jump in. The cross up connects. That was a solid anti-air. Player 1 with the life lead. Jump in finds the mark. Denies the jumping attack with a jumping attack of their own. No heavy, takes a trip. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Throws them to negate the block. Knockdown. Sticks the jump in. Hits him with a stop and pop. Player 2 in trouble with no drive. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Blocks the low heavy. Good job blocking the jump in. KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player 2 chases them down. Still very early in the round. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Hits them with a stop and pop. It's a good spot to use the super. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Player 2 has an empty drive lead. This is a very precarious situation. Looking for a chance. Uses the fireball to try and get a reaction. That combo did decent damage. Player 2 has the super gauge advantage. All in with a rush. Player 2 has depleted their drive gauge, but they are still knocked them out of the air. Player 1 wraps it up with a throw. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Crowns them from above. Jumps. Barely blocks the jump. It's solid anti-air. Jump. This is gonna hurt. Reads the jump in perfectly. Impact squash. Player 1 with a slight lead. Will sets up with the jump in. What now? Not looking.
Putain.
The corner's a bad place to be. Player 2.
Oh, putting the cherry
Je
on
m'en doutais.
top. And move on a top that finds the most. Fly's gonna give you the warm and fuzzies, but not the ones that you want. Hits the drive. The brain on this fighter to fit for the counter in that situation. It is over.
J'ai pas la super, heureusement.
Is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that rundown. This could lead to some big damage. Air slasher. Spends the gauge on the drive rush. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. Low kicks are a no-go. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. There's a corner switch. Can't tech the throw? This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Grabs them. All right, what's coming up next? The jump in catches them. Hits them with a stop and bop. Jumps in. One chance here may end this match. fights out of the corner, back to the center of the stage. Both fighters planning some in there. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
J'ai même pas fait ce fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. The jump-in is denied. Still very early in the round. Taking stock. Player 2 chases them down. Goes for the rush. Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Player 1 has the chance to meet them air to air. Can this drive bring them back? Medium kick. You got it. This is gonna hurt. The low heavy connected. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Sets up with the jump in. Drive time. Barely blocks the jump in. Ooh, what a smart move. Which fighter will control the pace of the match early on? Blocks the low kick. Both the low. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. So, what's next? Throws a beefy cachoso. The low
Merde.
in. Going in and eats it. Both are ready to pull it. Hits the drive. Okay, nothing stops this train. Ooh, does him dirty. Tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. Plenty of health, full gauges, let's go. They are not getting close to this and leaving some big damage. We connect with the throw. One of them tries to make something happen with an overdrive arc. Player 2 is in a all the throw connects. Oh, here we go. There's a burnout. Player 1 has a full drive gauge. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Player 2 can't use any drive boost. Oh my God, Ross Super. The drive impact doesn't hit. It's over.
Putain.
Player 2
Enfoiré.
reaches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have done that.
Putain.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight? There we go. What are these fighters going to do?
Merde.
Down. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. No more drive gauge. Knockdown. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Blocks the jump in. Caught in the cross up. The jump in is denied. All right, what's coming up next? Player 1 chases them down. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Throws them. What's next? Player 1 is maintaining, takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Going in? Each hit is so important here. Both fighters are weighing their options and looking for an opening. Are they thinking about how to steal this round? Takes in the throw. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Immediate jumping. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Throws them. What's next? Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Charges forward. All right, let's come. Hits them with a
Merde.
stop and pop. The
Putain, je
punishment
m'en
gives
doutais
them a
ça.
great opening here to do big damage. Triple Jinrai hit. Good damage option there. Going in, player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Smart play with the throw. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Looking for a chance. Live experiencing burnout. Brushes that off and keeps going. It's a good spot to use the super. Burns the gauge and it's showtime. It's the weekend pleasure. So get up to get down. They gotta go. Noticeable life lead is a cup drops him hard. Danger, oh my, what a finish. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one. That's a bit of OD spice there. This is gonna hurt. Player one took that round comfortably. No need to bring out the big guns yet. We're just getting started here. Cool, take control. Gotta be careful. This can lead to some big damage. Player two is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Not much movement, but the thinking caps are definitely on. Sets up with the jump in. Let's ride it back, misses. Throws that off. Player two is looking at a grim situation with burnout. Oh, the throw connects. What's next? Keeps him out. Drops them from the air. Any throw low heavy gets the tips with the low heavy.
Il était en borne.
Was an absolute beast in that match.
Il est en borne, les gars.
Y'all better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business.
Shoot! Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Deftly shuts out the jumping. Gets a chance with that jumping. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Goes for the throw. Player two pushes the opponent into the corner. There's a throwing switch. Taking stock. Blocks the low heavy. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Player one is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round.
Putain, il a beaucoup de beurre hein, quand il fait ça.
Important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Gets the jump in. Manages to block the jump in attack. Medium kick. What'll happen here?
Yeah.
Those shins. Hits him with a stopping bomb. Jumps in. Breaks the block with a throw. Super art on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Player two will look to apply. Ooh, what a smart throw. Can they create an opportunity for them to wreck them? KO. Player two brings it home.
Here comes a new challenger.
It's time to see what both fighters have in store for us today.
Showtime, baby. Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. That barely connected, but it still counts. Opts for the throw. The low kick connects. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Checks with the projectile. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Who's gonna make a move? Taking stock. Feeling out the spacing. The fight continues in the middle of the stage. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireball. A little too greedy there. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Not having the cross-up. Trying to read each other here? So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Big, low, reaching heavy. Were they baiting them into that? And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Perfect read to get the finish with the low attack. Player one on the board first with the win. He'll want to keep the pressure on. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Long low attack hits. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Player one has the meter lead. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. The anti-air drops. Sneaks in above. Smart play with the throw. Going in. Air slasher. Gutsy play with the grab. A quick breather.
Yeah.
Player one have impact squat. Oh my God, they just choked it up. Sneaks in the throw. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Nice air slasher. Goes with the fireball. Sees the overhead coming. Both fighters piston leaches some big damage. Knocks them out of the air. Air slasher. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? It pumps the brakes on the impact. A jump in? This is gonna hurt. The low kick hits. Fires off an air slasher. Nice fireball. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Both sides and whiffs. They're wide open. Back to the corner. Pack your bags. We're going to Siberia. What's next? Plenty of blocks the low kick. Nice air slasher. Jump, crowns him from above. Piston leaches some big damage. Connects with the throw. The brain on this fighter to fit for the counter in that situation. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. It is over. Player one clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. This is gonna hurt. Air slasher. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. All right. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're gonna eat tons of damage. The low kick connects. Can't tech the throw? What's the play here? Big gap between the two fighters, so they throw out a fireball. The low doesn't connect. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. All right, what's coming? Closes out the round with a fireball. Player one on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They block the overhead and holds out with the block. Taking them for a ride on the Siberian Express. Looking for a chance.
Yeah.
Knockdown and a drive impact to end it all here. Goes for the jump in. Brushes that off and keeps going. Ends the meter. Hoping for a good return. Goes for the jackhammer off the Cyclone Lariat. Prioritizing the side switch over damage. There's the wall stop. They can't do anything now. A quick breather. Piston leaches some big damage. Finishes things off with authority with that big punish counter. Here's the final round.
Ah ouais, j'ai encore la super moi.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. The overhead denied. Which fighter will control the pace of the match early on? Ooh, what a smart throw. Okay, here we go. Knocks us out of the air. Who will force the other's hand? What are they gonna do? Solid anti-air. What excellent block. Nice air slasher. Drops them from the air. Anticipated that throw. Fires off an air. Gotta do better than that. Baron sets up with the jump in. A jump in connects with the throw. What's next? The overhead denied. Somehow manages to block the jump in. Oh my God, they just choked it up. Ooh, what a smart throw. Who's gonna take it? I can't believe it. Could we see a drive? Are you kidding me? Player two clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Block that off. Breaks the block with a throw. Player 2 has the life advantage. Throws them to negate the block. Knockdown. Gets a chance with that jump in. The grab misses. We've reached the midway point of the round, and both fighters are at about even life. Nails the anti-air. Okay, creating some space here. Takes a trip. Low heavy hits. Mix up incoming. Very critical point of the match with full drive gauge available. Player 2 opts for the throw to close it out. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Goes for the jump in to start. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? The jump in catches them. Throws them to negate the block. Still very early in the round. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? So, what's next? A quick breather. Throw connects and does big damage. Both fighters planning something? Full SAU hits him with a stop and bop. Big throw. Will we see a drive impact? You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Oh, here we go. Oh, the throw connects. They got to pull the trigger on their drive. Excellent block. Fires off an air slasher. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Back to taps him on the toe. This is gonna kill. No doubt about it.
Sure.
Flatline zone. Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match.
Street Fighter 6.